How's it going, guys? And welcome back to my garage once again. So we are starting off today very early in the morning. It's only 20 past 6 and yeah, the sun is starting to come up. And I must say, this game has got some of the more beautiful skyboxes that I've seen in a lot of indie games. So it actually looks pretty decent. So yeah, we'll see. As it gets a bit later today, we might see, yeah, some sunshine. I don't know, the sun is probably coming up from that side. Looks like it, so it's pretty detailed. And yeah, we are actually picking up exactly where we left off in the last episode. So we stole a wheel of the El Camino to do our road trip. I haven't even got rid of the trash in the back of the truck yet, so we can go ahead and take care of that. So my plans for today is we're going to see if we change wheels and tires on the Bart, if that thing's going to drive straight. Because I had a slight pull to the right when we took it for a short drive into Middletown. And then we're going to see if we can get the rust removed off of this fender and maybe even paint the car. Because I think if we paint this thing now, we are about 99% done with this job. Then it's just going to be a matter of getting all the trim and the interior. And we'll just check the dashboard and the cluster for condition, because I think the cluster is broken. Then we just need to paint the hood. We need to paint this patched part over here, this quarter panel, which in fact is a beautiful blue, but yeah, I decided we're not going to paint it that color. We're just going to sort it out. So in order to help me fund the rest of the work we need to do on that car, because my plan is to get this thing fixed up, and then over the weekend, well, this is Saturday night this video is coming out, but yes, this car will go up for sale once it's ready to rock and roll for the weekend. So hopefully I'll get it sold by Sunday, and then by next week's episode we'll have money to fund, well, fix up the wagon over there and just go from there. And I hopefully will have some money that we can actually yeah, afford another project vehicle for ourselves, one that we can either sell to one of you guys again, or maybe fix up for ourselves. And if the cars start getting too many around here, we'll start parking them in a barn. Yeah, and just to show you guys, at the time of recording this video, I haven't even sent the license plates to Laszlo yet, so I'm still going to do that. Well, while recording, because I was actually just picking up where I left off after recording the last episode, so we're just gonna carry on from there. Okay, so the reason why I chose this transmission job is because we've got a transmission that came out of the wagon, which should be good enough to finish this job up with. So yeah, that was a bit of clever on my feet thinking once I got back and decided this is what we're going to do. I know it's a little bit boring and repetitive doing the same jobs over and over, but these are things that you do to make some money and just to get yourself sorted out with a little bit of moolah. Because I learned in the last episode, my trip, or the previous episode before the last episode, that the collectibles aren't really spawning for us. So I don't know what's up with that. We might have to take a drive around and see if we can find that abandoned vehicle spawn, because every time you reload the game there will be a random abandoned vehicle spawn somewhere on the map. So we're going to go and maybe have a look around for that, because I doubt this is going to fund all of the things we need to buy. But now at least we can do another one of these jobs, so I think maybe that's what I should do. Let's just do another transmission job, because I think driving over to the junkyard to find parts and stuff like that is going to take a little bit of time. But I think we can carry on with the paint work and the rust removal for the time being. I don't think we're going to have to strip everything off the car as such, but it's going to hopefully just be this quarter panel. Let's just see. No rust on there. We can't really see with the darkness, but we'll turn on our in-game flashlight with the T button. A lot of people ask now, how do I get my third-person camera? I guess they don't know it. You just press your 1, 2, 3, 4 numeric buttons not the numlock buttons, your number buttons above your, or just below your F1, F2, F3 keys. So yeah, those will give you the different cameras while you are seated in the car. So that is a top tip for those of you who don't know it yet. So yeah, looks like this rust is coming off, but I haven't found the sweet spot yet for it to disappear and go poof. So we'll see, maybe we'll still get it. Let's just get this torch turned back on. It helps us see a bit better, especially on dark colors like this. It's a bit easier to see the rust in if you've got a torch on. I think it's T for torch, because that's the button you need to press. Although they call it a headlamp in game, but yeah, it's a torch. Alright, come on Rust, where's your sweet spot? I know we're gonna find it somewhere. Come on, where is it? Just keep going, the grind is real. The grind for Rust, grind for money is real. I still remember that comment. Can't even recall who made that comment in one of the episodes, but yeah, it was pretty on par, on the dot. And yeah, it doesn't look like this fender wants to give us the shortcut of getting rid of the rust. Not yet, at least. I don't know. Let's just keep going. Keep grinding. Grind. Okay, so yeah, I think once we get the wagon up and running again, we're going to be able to do this road trip. But I think we'll probably try and sell this car before that, because we need moolah in order to do that. Holy crap, is this thing gonna make me grind the whole freaking panel down here for us to get this rust taken care of? Well, either way, hopefully it'll work, because this is not a modded car. We still need to strip... Whoa, there it goes. Okay, we still need to strip all the trim and stuff off of this thing. Let's just see. Alright, rust is perfect, and this thing is already worth 16 grand. Now that would be a nice little chunk of change to have in our bank account, or in our wallet, or whatever that thing is where we put our money in this game. So yeah, let's have a look. We're going to copy this color code, Control C. You heard the click over there. Nice mod by Fede. I don't think it's public yet, although I might be mistaken, so yeah, I can't really say. I think let's just grab 2 spray cans for now. We might need more, and it's a very nice purple actually. Okay, so this trunk, I initially thought that this trunk was yeah, the same color, but it wasn't, because this came off of one of the vehicles we found as a donor vehicle in the junkyard. So you can see, I don't know if it's going to show up on the recording as well, but I can clearly see there's a distinctive difference in color, and I'm trying to do this as properly as possible, because otherwise you're going to end up with some paint streak marks, which isn't going to look nice, because we're going to try and present this car to a customer, aka one of the viewers, and already I can see some imperfections there, which is going to be a bit of a bear to get rid of. Yeah, I might have to take this thing over to the paint booth and just sort it out, because yeah, that doesn't look right. Alright, so painting with dark colors is a bit of a mission. That is why we actually decided to do a color swap on the lad. I don't know why I ran that way, but okay, so we're going to maybe have to improvise to get this thing sorted. Yeah, I'm gonna this is gonna cost a whole lot of money for us to take it over to the paint booth. Yeah, I don't know. It's they said if you go slow you'll be able to do it, but it's not always possible. Unless if the new customer won't mind it. Holy crap, is this fender also a different color? Yeah, that also came off this a donor vehicle. I think both fenders are. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need a lot more paint. Yeah, you can see there's definitely some imperfections in the paint. Come on, we need to try and make money off of this thing. Need to get it looking decent, and we already went through 2 paint cans, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy 4 more of those. Hopefully that is going to cut it, because we still need to paint the whole hood as well. Let's just do this. We'll pick them up in the backpack, then we can just keep them over there. Okay, let's carry on where we were. Did we finish this fender? I think the fender is done. Yeah, that looks weird. Yeah, I'm not a fan of painting with the spray can, so... And I think the spray paint compressor mod will actually help a bit with this. Quite possibly. Yeah, because you need to be very thorough if you're painting with a spray can. It's not the best way of doing a color change on a body panel, especially if you're going from a light color to a dark color. Can easily mess this up. Okay, but I think we didn't do terribly. Okay, so that we'll just chuck them on the floor. I'm not going to go walk over to the Alchemachino every time for this. Okay, I can't really tell because it's still kind of dark inside the shop. We might have to pull this thing outside. And I think this valance is also the same brownish color. Let's get that painted up as well. It's very hard to see the difference. But okay, I think we've got it. Now we are on this fender, which is kind of brownish. Okay, and we've got some patching work that we did there that we're going to paint over. Some Bondo work. And that is empty. Am I going to need more spray can? Yeah, I think we're going to need more spray cans. Spray paint, spray cans, paint. Kind of mixing my words there for a second. Okay, but yeah, there we go. That is the roof painted. And now it's just this quarter panel, I think. You know what? This will actually give the car character if we leave the paint job like this. With the splotches and stuff that shines through a bit. Or I don't know how to exactly explain it, but it's like the color is still coming through the previous color. I don't know, we'll pull it out into the sun and have a look at this. Okay, but I think that is the whole car hopefully painted. Yeah, we've got 5 stars. That's not too bad then. We've got 5 stars on this thing and we made it with the spray cans that we had. Okay, so let's quickly pull this thing outside because I want to see if it's gonna at least look good. Yeah, I don't know why that happens. Sometimes when you fire the thing up, it goes like, yeah, full throttle. Alright, pulling it out into the sun. Let's see what it looks like now. We might have to take a... yeah, let's do that. 12 o'clock sun. That'll give us a nice look at this thing. Alright, yeah, that looks terrible. It actually looks terrible. Oh my gosh, look at that. What in the actual... No, this is not on. I'm definitely not happy with that. Yeah, I don't think it's the greatest. So I'm gonna have to paint this thing in the paint booth. Or maybe get the spray paint compressor. I don't want to take that risk either. I think we're just gonna have to take it over to the paint booth and see how much they're gonna charge for us to repaint this thing, because we'll definitely make the money back, but I can't really afford it at this stage. So what I'll have to do is make some money somehow in order to fund that. Okay, but I think next we're going to change wheels and tires. So we're going to take a drive over to the shop and pick up the wheels and tires. Our toolbox is in our freaking way. I'm going to put this thing up on the left. Okay, let's try that again. We'll just use this camera again. Come, bring it back a bit. Alright, now we'll pull it in. Okay, that is looking good. Can get these arms under it again. I think the exhaust is going to have a weird collision there. Maybe we'll see. Okay, and put this one there. Let's extend this one and we can just go in a bit. Okay, let's lift this thing up. We're going to go buy some wheels and tires. And I want to test drive it again because I want to see if the pulling to the left and right is going to be gone. Because I think it's this tire that's causing it. I may be wrong. I don't know. Because I checked everything else. Well, I didn't really check it, but I know everything else is perfect under here. So let's go ahead and strip off the old busted wheels. Because I think these are also going to be worth a little bit of money if we sell them on. But what I should do actually, come to think of it, now that I am in the process of doing wheels and tires, before we get rid of the wheels and tires, yeah, see, these wheels are a bit bugged. Don't you dare damage my car. Freaking buggy wheel. And now all of a sudden the wrench wants to go on the trunk. Okay, you know what? What the heck? We'll just carry on. I think it should be fine. Okay, so we're going to look for the best condition wheels. So that one's 31%, this one 34%. I don't know the ones on the Alcamachino, how good they are, but we're going to look for the best condition ones. And the best 4 high-profile tires. Because I think we've got one over there. We've got one there. And one there. Okay, so yeah, that's not going to really help us much because all these rims are actually bad. Yeah, screw it. We'll just get rid of these as they sit. Might check this tire quickly and see what the condition is of this tire. That's 41. Yeah, not really worth keeping it because that's going to lose its pressure anyway. So we'll get rid of these. Okay, so let's go do this. Gonna scrap these. Gonna get the new ones for the Bart. Okay, pick that one up. Grab that one. We're gonna chuck this in the back as well for now. Let's quickly go and sell this off at the pawn square. Let's use this camera. There we go. Come on. Let's back it up. Back it up. Alright, I really hope we're going to be able to afford the wheels and tires that I want to put on this thing. Otherwise, I'm going to have to compromise for some cheaper ones. We'll see how much money we have once we sell all of this junk. Alright, so that's 1,500 bucks. Are we going to be able to afford a set of wheels and tires for this car? Yeah, I did it again. Putting the handbrake up without it needing to be put up. Okay, let's go check for some wheels. Check which ones are going to be affordable. Okay. It's going to fit our budget. I might have to rip out my phone to do some calculations here because, yeah, working on a budget is a bit hard. So we are shopping for style and we are also shopping for affordability here. We can probably turn the torch off for now. Okay, so straight off the bat, we are going to need 4 tires. So that's 55 times 4, which yeah, I'm terrible at math. That's 120 bucks if I'm not mistaken. So 120 bucks. So I'm actually calculating this now. 120 bucks for the tires. No, 220 bucks. Yeah, Funcle, come on, get your math ready. Okay, so 220 bucks. So that's going to leave us with, let's just see here, 1,200 bucks for rims. Although we don't want to spend all the money, so we are going for 15-inch. Okay, so 200 bucks a pop. That's 800 bucks. So we should be able to afford this then. So yeah, because those are also 200 bucks. That's 190. That's 250. I don't like those. Those are ugly. These ones are from the Chad, 170. And these ones are 300. So yeah, I don't want to go 17s. There are these ones for 220. And we've also got... Where's that other one? Because I know there's another rim that I actually like very much, but... Oh, there it is. Okay, how much is this? 89 bucks.
Ever went to Steve's pawn shop? I would stay away from that place if I were you.
I visit him regularly. He's a very good friend of mine. He stays right next to me. So don't go talking smack about my man Steve, okay? Alright, so guys, I think this is going to be maybe the option. Although, no, screw it. I don't want to go for those. We are going to do these ones. Alright. And this guy has got a tire machine. Yeah, because I gave him the one that's sitting at the house. See, I'm a very good customer. I even give him some stuff. And we might actually afford another transmission. Maybe for an inline 4, but it's going to be a transmission job we can do at least. Okay, so we'll load these ones up. And oh my goodness, I just realized I'm going to have to air these up with the hand pump because we don't have an air compressor yet. Because an air compressor is $300, which we cannot really do now. So we're going to be flat broke if I bought that thing now. So I'm not going to do that. Come here. Alright, so let's put this in the back of the truck. El Camachino. Do them all one at a time. It would have been great if there was an option like to roll your rims. Like put them together and roll them all 4 at once. Over to your tire machine. Then that would change this whole procedure of fitting wheels and tires. Although you could do this, if you put your rim down, well, face down, grab your tire, and you go like, bloop, and you can pick it up like this and carry them both, although it's not really the greatest, but we'll see, because if for example, if I had to walk here and I walk into the wall, the tire would fall off, so, yeah, but it helps a bit with this. I just don't always do it, because I don't always think of doing it at the moment, and you can actually get it popped on your tire machine like that. So yeah, maybe a tiny little tip for you guys if you want to try it yourself. I don't think it works with all the rims, especially modded wheels. I don't think it will work so well, but yeah, there's maybe something you guys can go and try. So let's get back to the shop. We're gonna get these wheels mounted and aired up, and then I'm gonna take a quick cruise with the car and see how it drives. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna have to do is find a way to make money, maybe off camera, so that I can get that thing painted in the paint booth. Because I'm not happy the way that it turned out. It doesn't look good. So I'm gonna need about 2,500 bucks for the paint booth over in town. So yeah, that might be the only real way of doing this, and I still wanted to run the diagnostics on this thing as well, so that might be stuff that I do off camera just to perfect it, but you guys are gonna get more or less the idea of what this thing's gonna look like before I sell it. So there will be some pictures posted on my Discord once I decide to sell this thing, so that's just all the more reason for you guys to join. So go ahead and join the Gamers Edge Discord server, because that is where I'm going to be selling this car off, and I think it's gonna hopefully sell quickly. So I might be asking a little bit more money than what the car is worth, because we need money, because otherwise there would be no point for me trying to sell it to one of you guys. But I'm not going to put this thing up onto an auction, because that is going to just create all sorts of chaos and bids going into the millions, as they always do. So I'm not going to go ahead and do that. We are going to just sell it to the first buyer who's going to offer us what we are asking for it. And yeah, I don't know who it's going to be, because Laszlo was actually the guy who bought the this thing is stuck now. Whoa, what in the... Yeah, can't sell it if we wreck it, right? But okay, yeah, Laszlo is the guy who bought the Lad coupe and sedan off of me, the two shells, which I don't know if that's something that was really the best idea, because the car was actually not really much. And I did kind of overcharge him a bit, but he agreed to it. And yeah, we got ourselves a second-hand engine with the deal. So Laszlo, big shout out to you once again, buddy, for buying the cars off of me, because you really helped me out a bit here. Okay, and there we go. We just gotta air it up once more, so that wheel is aired up perfectly. Let's do this one as well. Air up, come on. Close, close, almost there. Okay, so we've got it. So air it down until it starts moving, and then we air it up once more, and that tire is at perfect pressure. Okay, let's air it up more. Come on, keep going, keep going. Okay, I think we've got it. Okay, that one is sorted, and last but not least, we're going to air up this one. It would be great if they did something like in game where you buy brand new parts and you end up getting a defective part that only lasts a couple of seconds, or well, a couple of minutes, and then it breaks. That would be a cool feature, because I mean, I've bought some car spares in real life which are, yeah, like they call it a dud. So it was a dud part. So I don't know if maybe we got a dud part on this suspension at the front. It's kind of my thought here, why this car was pulling to the right, because everything is brand new, everything is bolted down. But yeah, for gaming and development of the game, I don't think it really makes sense. But now she pulls straight, so I think my theory was correct from that busted tire that we had on the front, right? Because then obviously the car would pull towards the right, because that right hand side tire was shot. So and now she actually runs and drives perfectly straight. Yeah, no pull to the left or to the right. This thing runs like a dream, guys. Look at that, we're hitting 260 kilometers an hour already. But we're just going to turn around here, because I don't need to go crazy here. So let's go and strip off the trim that we need to replace. Go straight from first to third and into fifth. Yeah, she's perfectly smooth now, no issues. Okay, so we need to buy interior for this car and some missing glass and window winders, and then I think this thing will be ready to rock and roll. I'm going to make a plan off camera after this episode to repaint this thing in a paint booth. I think actually the way that I should do this, seeing as it's not really fair on me, I'm going to transfer this car to a different save through the barn. We're going to get it painted in the paint booth and just ship it back here. I think I'm going to do that so that this thing looks absolutely perfect for the new buyer. Because in my other save I've got plenty of money, we're going to be able to afford it. So I'm going to ship this car over to myself in another save, get it fixed up, well, the paint job done, and then ship it back here, and then it's going to go up for sale. So yeah, that might actually work out for me. And maybe comment down below if you guys think that's cheating, but I think it's really not much that I could do about the current situation with the body panels not taking the paint properly. I don't know if we actually primed the whole car maybe in one color, a light color, and then painted it this purple, if that would have sorted it out. But yeah, I guess we'll maybe try it a little bit later down the line, once we've got a little bit more money to spend. So yeah, I was busy removing trim, but then I got sidetracked with that thought. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so this trim is also going in the bin. Yeah, this car is so close to finished, guys. I'm absolutely ecstatic about the way that this thing looks already. I wanted to do some window tint as well. I think maybe we can, because window tint shouldn't be too expensive. But that would mean we are going to need all the window tint. And Lazo, your plates are still here, but you maybe have them already by the time this video comes out. So yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do is some customer work. Because customer work is going to be the only way that we can make a little bit of moolah. So we'll see. Let's see if we can find something that we can afford to do. Something's wrong with charging. Something's wrong with handling. I don't know if we should take a chance because we don't have money for a gearbox really, but we can have money for a gearbox because I can sell the parts we have in the shop. Let's see. Okay, so this is another Mustang job, guys. Yeah. That is a Mustang. Oh my goodness. I really want to do this job, but now I'm going to have to go and sell my parts here that I decided to keep around. Oh well. What is this? Oh, that's still spray paint for the car. So, yeah, we can't really do anything with that. We'll sell this as well. Oh, we can't put that in the backpack. Of course you can't, Funcle. Okay, so put that in there. And I think we'll also grab this wheel rim that we've got over here. It'll also give us a couple of bucks. What else do we have laying around here? We've got... Okay, these are all the engine parts for the wagon that I took off in the last episode. We're still going to use this. But we need money. And hopefully that car is going to fund it so that we can rebuild that engine. We still got the brand new steering column to install. And I've got some hubs over here. Where the frickin' hell did my brand new steering column go now? Hey, come back here. I don't know how that happened, but okay, that's weird. Okay, we can also sell this up carrier for a Chad, Bar, Jesse, Jason. Okay, we'll sell this one. These should actually sell for almost, well, I don't think new prices, but relatively good prices because it's decent parts. Yeah, I don't see anything else we could sell. Okay, let's see in here. Nothing on these shelves. We've got an alternator belt here, which is brand new, which I keep forgetting about anyway because I bought a new one for the engine, so that's not going to help us much. And yeah, come on, Funcle, just sit in the driver's seat. We don't need to go over to the passenger seat. So hopefully this is going to give us enough money to buy the transmission replacement for the Mustang over there, because I think those transmissions are $541 or something. So we'll get a transmission 4-speed for the Mustang. Kind of actually cheating, but yeah, I don't think anybody really cares. They just like to see Funcle make money. So let's sell it. $915, guys. So we should be able to get that job knocked out of the park. Alright, so that is going to fund our interior and also the accessories that we need on the BART. And then once that is done and dusted, that car should be ready to hit the road. So I wanted to still do the diagnostic on it, see if there's any issues with it, but I'm doubtful there will be problems. If there's going to be problems, it's going to be something body related, like the floor pan we didn't change or the firewall. So I'm not sure if it's really a big issue. I think as long as it's not rusty and crusty and looking all bad, it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, and then we'll do this as well. Get this Mustang up in the air. Yeah, this is the Celine model. This is the fancy schmancy sporty one. Yeah, look at that thing, man. This thing is absolutely gorgeous, man. Yeah, this guy did an amazing job on this Mustang mod. I noticed he doesn't have got custom wheels on this one yet. He's probably still working on it because the mod is a work in progress. And once he's ready to yeah, update it, he'll probably do it again. But yeah, no rush, guys. This guy's definitely doing well. I mean, he's got some work to do still. I don't know if this is something he's going to be able to fix, though, the drive shaft being too short. But even if it does or doesn't, it doesn't really matter because it's kind of under the car. You don't really see it as you are driving it. Right, get back in there. Over there. Just going to rip it out like this. Okay. Are you going to lay still so that I can take the starter off? Yeah, there we go. That is sorted. Let's go and grab the new one from the catalog quickly. Yeah, I know it's going to be cheaper if we bought it at the shop, but yeah, we're just kind of also trying not to waste too much time and driving up and down. Okay, looking for this. Oh, there it is. 541, so that is golden. Okay, let's put the starter on before it decides to go poof under the ground. Okay, starter's in. Nope. Yeah, I forgot you need to sort of be up in its grill just to get the transmission into place. Alright, we'll bolt it down there and over there and there, and we can lift this thing back up again. Did you do some updates to the wiring? Not yet. Okay, so the wiring is still also a little bit of a mess, but hey guys, these things are very hard to do. I absolutely know nothing about modding, but I know enough to know that that is probably a whole other thing that he needs to create 3D images and 3D models of. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. So they tend to use base game stuff, and I think just like the front suspension is base game, and this bolt is sitting too low because he can't really go ahead and stretch that thing. So that's probably the same with the drive shaft. But okay, so this job is done. 3,144. That's a decent amount of money for swapping a 4-speed, well, a 5-speed for a 4-speed. So yeah, guys, it might be a bit cheating, but I think it's if it's in the game, it's not cheating. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to strip off the interior, all of the interior. We're going to do interior next, and then we'll do accessories and trim and stuff like that. We can also go and sell this if I strip it off first of all. And that way we end up having a little bit more money to spend on the new interior and stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have a back seat to get rid of, so that is something we're just going to have to buy a new one without having one to sell. We'll see if the window winders are good. We missed a bit of paint there. Okay, so we'll get that sorted in the paint booth anyway. Yeah, this one's busted, so we'll get rid of that. Okay, and this seat needs to go out. Might have to check the steering wheel as well, the condition of the steering wheel. Yeah, the seat is actually not too bad, but we'll get rid of it as well. Dashboard needs to come out. We don't have a headliner. We don't. This is a brand new shifter that I put in, so that can stay. Stereo. I don't know if we should buy a stereo as well. Yeah, might as well make the car look complete. But I do want to check this out. 55, that might actually still work. So we could put this in our, no, I want 75% stuff there. Can it maybe go in here? Yeah, we'll put it in our Alchemachino. This cluster is broken, I know it, because the gauges don't all work. We've got temperature gauge and fuel gauge, that's about it. Dashboard itself, let's see. Toolbox? Oh, over there on the table. All the way over there. Let's just bring this closer. Okay, so we've got the rear quarter glasses. And we've got the front and rear windscreen or windows glass. Okay. So this panel can also come off. Because that is also actually busted. Okay, so nothing else trim or interior related really, except for the dashboard. And we've got a decent steering column. What's the steering condition of the steering wheel? Steering condition. The condition of the steering wheel. 86%. That is good enough for me. Alrighty, and there we go. This is the old steering column, which is still good, but we can replace it with the new one I bought. Okay, so let's pop this one in rather. And should we do a custom steering wheel? Yeah, I think we can. Might as well do it. So this is going to go onto our El Camachino or our wagon. Maybe our wagon. We can put that on the wagon. Yeah, I think that's going to look pretty nice on the wagon, guys. So we're going to use that one on the wagon. We're going to go and grab a sports steering wheel from the shop for the Bart, maybe. While we are at it, dropping the parts off there. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, let's go buy some interior bits and some accessories. So starting with interior, I think we'll afford everything. So yeah, we are still on Bart interior. Let's go over to here. So we need a mirror. We might need new pedals. We'll need both sun visors. We already bought the gear stick. We don't need that steering wheel. We'll need the cluster, the dashboard, front left, front right, door panels, glove box, headliner. Just looking at all that money disappear, but hopefully we'll have enough money for everything. Okay, so that is done and dusted. Okay, so now I need to think clearly what I want to do. We need to go to accessories because we need to buy headlights and stuff like that. And we also need to have a look at wipers. Okay, so let's do headlights. 4 headlights. We'll need wiper blades. Okay, these ones are cheaper, so we'll go with the black ones because we're going for this stealthy look anyway. So that is linked here again. We'll do new mirrors. We'll do new wiper linkage, new wiper motor, and then we're going to get the black wiper motors, wiper blades. We already bought dashboard. That we've got all of this sorted out. We need taillights, and we need headlight bulbs and taillight bulbs. So we're going to have to get 2 boxes of those. And I think that's everything actually, except for this and the 2 front windows. Okay, we are cutting it very close. As for the trim on the car, we don't really have to install the trim, I think. We'll see. We might have enough money for it anyway, so we can do it. Okay, let's grab our back seat. Let's bolt that down. Okay, bolt that down. Okay, and then we'll grab the next seat. Front left, okay. Just have to check which one that is. Oh, come on. Give us the bolt. Zippity doodah. There we go. That is sorted. Where's our glass? Okay, because these things, yeah, they are a bit of a pain sometimes to see once they lay on the floor. But luckily with these, it's a bit easier because they've got this white strip piece. But okay. This one, I don't know which one this was now. This was probably passenger side. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Zip that down. Yeah, and I also still wanted to do window tint. So, yeah, we're going to go grab the window tint and the, whatchamacallit now, the steering wheel. Once we are ready. 1, 2, 3, and 1. And 1, 2. Kind of jumping around now because I wanted to do the seats first, but I think it's fine. I wonder what the condition is of the handbrake lever. I might have to check it first before buying a new one. Because that is also something that could be well worn. Oh, for freaking Pete's sakes, would you go in there? Okay, so we'll just leave that there for a second. Let's carry on with the seats. Okay, let's not go ahead and just jump around here too much. Alright, let's zip this down. Okay, perfect. So that is sorted. Now, let's do the dashboard, window, not window, the headliner thing, yeah. Headliner, dashboard, glove box, put all of that stuff together. Okay, we'll do door panels last because we still need to do window winder on the driver's side as well. And headlights. Yeah, we still got to buy window wiper blades. Okay, that's the one thing that I forgot. It sort of got stuck in the back of my mind. Okay, so we need to do wiper blades, trim. Yeah, there's still a crap ton of stuff to do here, so let's get cracking. Sun can't go over that, so we'll have to go around that. Do sun visors. Okay, and the only way to do this is to go like that. Okay, grab the other sun visor. Okay, that goes over there. Oh, for frickin' Pete's sake. Go on. Where is the screw on the outer? Okay, there it is. Zip, and then we'll get it down like that. Okay, let's grab this. We'll pop it in, and we're gonna need to grab the rear view mirror, which is over there. Over there. Okay. This is going to secure that into position. Zip it up. Okay, and then we need the front left window. Let's just finish up with the glass work here as well. Where's this? Yeah, this thing is laying a bit weird. Let's just put it on flat. Okay, let's get that onto there. Where's our wrench? Our wrench. See, I say this thing is freaking always hiding from you. But yeah, it's still in the freaking toolbox. We haven't even taken it out yet for this. Okay, so let's bring this again. Okay, put that back onto the vehicle. Over there, zip it down, zip it down. Okay, what was it that I needed to buy again? Oh yeah, wiper blades. Let me just do that before I forget about it. So we're going to have to go over to LAD accessories for this. Because we are buying the black wiper blades. And I don't know why it's not listed under bot. But yeah, they are right over there. I think these are different sizes most probably or something. I don't know. I haven't really seen a difference in wiper blades in this game. Yeah, these are for bot NIV. No, it's for a LAD Coupe NIV B200. Etc, etc. Okay, so that can go on there. Then these can go onto here. Because I want to get this mounted before we get the dashboard in. Because it's easier to get to the bolts that way. Okay, let's get this installed. So we can do it from... okay, now the dashboard is still... Okay, I think we still got the old one installed, maybe. Yeah, that is why. Okay, let's get the freaking old dashboard out, because that is a bit of a pain. And we still need to mount this as well. Jeez, Funcle, you are jumping all over the place, man. Alrighty. Okay, can you get closed? There we go. Okay, so we're going to go buy a stereo from the shop as well, where we do the purchase of the window tint and steering wheel. So we're going to put one of those base game sports steerings in this thing. So obviously the new owner is welcome to change stuff if he wants. We've got another bunch of stuff we can go sell. Yeah, if we run short of money, we can always go and sell that. So yeah, Funcle, you'll be fine. You'll make it. Alright, we are replacing this, and we're also replacing the pedals, and I wanted to check the handbrake lever. What was the condition of this thing anyway? 39. Yeah, no. That is junk. Right, let's check this thingy-majingy. Doohickey over here. What's the condition of this? 58. Yeah, that's no good. We'll replace that. So that falls under brakes, I think. Brakes for the Bart, I think it's under brakes. Once it decides to load, there we go, brakes, come on. You can do it. Okay, so we need this thing. $51. Right, but yeah, at least then we know that is sorted. Oh, come on. Find the spot, there we go. Where in the heck is this now? Okay. It's lower. Okay, that works. Okay, we need to take off the pedals. Oh, for Pete's sake. Come here. What's your condition? Anyway, 12%. Yeah, no wonder the freaking car revs like hell. Because I think that's what causes the engine to like when you start the car up. Although I might be wrong. Don't know what causes it, but that's my theory and I'm sticking to it. Okay, now we can finally get the wiper linkage on. Yes, let's do that. Get that into position, zip it down, and zip it down. Okay, so now, dashboard. Dashboard can go back in, brand new cluster. Hey, we gotta put some miles on it though, because that cluster is gonna reach 0. Yeah, it's getting there, guys. This thing is coming together very nicely. I think we're doing a good job. I don't know. Tell me if I'm doing a good job down in comments. If I'm doing something wrong, also let me know. Because, yeah, I'm just doing what I'm doing. I do what I do. There's some black door cards. Yeah, I'm liking this. Oh my gosh, I nearly pushed the freaking wagon off the lift here. Okay, rear right. Rear right. We still need to mount the crap ton of parts here. Okay, door panel for the front. And I will start moving over to the trim and accessories. And just smack myself in the face with the door. There we go. Alright, let's go and grab this last interior panel, I think. And we are done with this. Oh, you're not going to allow me to freaking bolt it down from there? Okay, fine. We'll come and do it from here. Alright, so I think that's interior done with the exception of the steering wheel. So we are going to have to take a drive with the Alka Machino to go and grab that. Let's do all of these accessories and trim. Okay, so this one can go into here. Okay, so that looks good. Let's grab this taillight. Oh, you know what else I forgot? Yeah, we've got the fuel door. I think it falls under body. So we need to grab one of those. Definitely. Fuel door. How could I forget a fuel door? Okay, so does it fall under body? I think so. Let's see. I think it's considered a body part. Alrighty, keeping my eyes peeled for this thing. How come the trim shows up under body as well? It's not supposed to be here. Unless it's paintable trim, but no, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm not seeing the fuel door, guys. I'm gonna have to do this. Fuel. Ah, I just saw it now when I hit start. Well, hit enter to search for it. I just saw it. Okay. And we're gonna need all of the trim, which is hopefully not going to be too expensive. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of trim. So we made it, guys. Okay, so now it's going to be a matter of why the heck is the freaking car so far? I should have actually brought the damn thing here, but okay. Let's just spin this around. I guess there's no medicine for stupidity. You live and you learn, I guess. Okay, let's get these headlight bulbs in. Over there. Over there. Over there. Okay, so let's pop these in the backpack. These can also go in a backpack, I think, and some of this can also go in a backpack. We've got all those trim pieces, but now this thing is full. Let's grab the trim. Fuel door. I must just remember to screw down the taillights as well, because I just popped them in. Are we on loosening? Come on, tighten the damn thing. Okay, taillights. Zip those down. Like that. And that is taillights done. Okay, let's do headlights. Makes sense for us to do the headlights next. Okay, it's always hard guessing where these freaking screws are. Are we on tightening still? Yes, we are. Now, why the heck am I not getting the screw in? You do it from here. Okay, yeah, we can do it from here. Okay. You can actually see where the freaking screws are. Okay. Can't really see this one. Now we can. Okay, we've got that in. Headlight. Okay, so I had it the wrong way around. So the freaking two screws are actually at the bottom. Okay, Funcle. Welcome to the real world. Okay, put that on there. This one goes over here and it's starting to get freaking dark already. What the heck did I let this thing fall out? Oh, we still need to remove that trim. Okay, so this one goes probably Murphy's Law, the last one I try. Okay, so this one goes there. Okay, zip that down. Okay, now we can get this trim on, which is front right, which is where we need to remove the old one. Okay, pry tool. Pry it off. Okay, go and pop this onto there. Okay, and then put this in there. Yeah, this thing is nearly done. We are getting there. Ah, for freaking hell. Okay, that's the new one I put on already. Okay, I nearly thought there was another piece of trim on there. Okay, front left and rear right. The RR. There we go. Okay. Now everything is in and on except for the steering wheel. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Full 5 stars. This thing is almost good to go now. I think we should maybe just jump in the El Camino. I'm going to take a little bit of a nap here behind the steering wheel. Let's make it daytime again because, yeah, I don't like not seeing what I'm doing. Oh, don't crash into it. Alright, let's go to the pawn shop square. We're going to drop this junk off. It's hopefully going to fund our steering wheel and window tint. And stereo. Don't forget the stereo. We are going to be putting a stereo in this Bart as well. Oh, for Pete's sakes. And that was loud in my ears once again. So hopefully when you guys tune in for the next episode, we will have a decent amount of money. Which will be great because that would make it so much better for us. No more struggling with scraps like we are currently doing. Although, yeah, that's kind of the part of the game, you know, struggling, not really struggling, but working with scraps, getting them put back together. But we'll see. I think maybe we'll maybe try and buy a used car from here on out and start fixing them up a bit, doing a little bit of work, sorting them out and selling them on.
Got himself a car parts black market.
You're talking smack about Steve again, guy. Okay. So guys, I think let's go with window tint 2. Just counting in my head quickly, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just 5 because yeah, Funcle doesn't tint the windscreen. And I think anybody with their yeah, who likes to see where they're going wouldn't tint the windscreen as well. What the heck else am I here for? Okay, steering wheel. Yeah, we're going for the black one because the black is back on the car, so that can go in there. And we also need the Uno radio stereo. A radio. I call this a radio because radio plays. Alright guys, so let's get back to the shop. We're going to finalize this part once and for all for this series. Because, yeah, the Bart is going to be shipped over to the other save that I have for its repaint job. Because yeah, I don't like the way that thing looks. And the paint job is definitely something that can be improved. So I'm going to go ahead and drive it over to the barn. I'm going to pop it into one of my hopefully open barn saves. Because I don't know if I've got barn saves in this series yet. Okay, yeah, I used it for transporting Laco's car over. Can't recall if I actually deleted it, but yeah, it's okay. I'll put it in the barn off camera. Just make sure that is actually not something that's still kicking around. We still need to ship it over to Laszlo as well, those license plates. And we just turned the freaking ignition on by doing the steering wheel. Okay. And I guess the last touch to this, guys, will be the window tint. So yeah, we've got enough tint on a roll because you can do 5 windows with a roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is done. And we can just go ahead and chuck this in the bin. Alrighty, well, I think that is that, guys. This thing is done and dusted as far as I'm going with it, guys. It's definitely been a little bit of a project. Because if you remember, this quarter panel was all the way bent into hell over here. We still need to get the other trim on. Okay, wait, Funcle, you are being too much of a hurry to end the episode, man. Yeah, let's not end the episode yet, guys. We still need to do trim. Okay, trim rear. So yeah, my apologies on that. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, as I said, this thing was actually mangled quite badly. We had this thing also damaged at the front. So this fender was completely caved in. And we managed to sort that out by the help of getting a donor vehicle. Why is this not going on here? Is that... Okay, I had them the wrong way around. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm kind of getting mixed up with my left and right here because I'm sitting at the wrong angle. Okay, so there we go. There we go. But I think now that is the final touch. Once and for all, this thing is done and dusted, ready to go to its new owner. Let's maybe go and grab some license plates as well, because I kind of forgot that. I think we might actually send that license plate to Laszlo as well as a souvenir. Just because we can. Where the freaking hell did I put the toolbox? Why did I put it all the way over here? Oh, that's probably because I'm working on cars most of the time that side. Alright, so I'm going to go get some license plates. It'll probably have to be some, whatchamacallits, some random plates. Yeah, random plates, that's the word I was looking for. And now we could... Can we... Why can't we mount this stuff to the trunk from this side, but you can do it from this side? That is weird, because I just had the check mark here, guys. It's just weird. I don't know, but we don't need to get it in the trunk. So let's go get some license plates quickly, and then we're going to end this episode, guys. Alrighty. Yeah, it still does it, so... Yeah, it doesn't look like it's the pedals. Alright, guys, but yeah, I think this is going to be where I end this episode for today. So yeah, drop some comments down below, guys. I always love hearing from you guys, and I try and respond as soon as possible to all my comments. And yeah, if you like this episode, give us a thumbs up. I really appreciate that so much. And I also have to ask, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I will appreciate it very much. But yes, guys, I think I will see you all once again, yes, in the next episode.
Hi, need anything?
License plates, brother, license plates, and I've got a screwdriver in my hand. Right. Come on. Okay, bye for real now, guys.